Hey guys, welcome back, and if you're new to the channel, this is T.A.G Gaming. I am Tyler, and we are doing our franchise mode with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's week 2, the home opener against the Carolina Panthers. This is back-to-back rivalry games. We are in our division hard at the start of the season. We had the Saints week 1, we took them down, so this week we got the Panthers, we got Christian McCaffrey, we got Teddy Bridgewater, we got Curtis Samuel, and we are going to shut them down and get this W to go into the season. Kickoff here, we take the ball first. That's great for our offense. We want to get our offense going early. We have to get our offense going early. We saw last week what happens when you put up points early. It makes the game so much easier whenever you're winning the whole time. As we get a good run there by Ronald Jones. Ronald Jones is going to get the rock. This whole season we are going to get Ronald Jones the ball. And the reason that is, he has played exceptionally well in week 1. I mean, I know 16 for 54 doesn't seem like a lot, but he is crushing some big runs when it counts. And in this game, it's no different. You know, Chris Godwin is going to be a big part of this offense. Gronk is going to be a big part of this offense. But the big thing is we're just going to take what's open, take what's there. First drive didn't start out so well. We did have to punt the ball. That's unfortunate. And Christian McCaffrey being back there is really unfortunate because he can turn a play around really quickly. But luckily we were able to contain him. They get the ball here to start their drive, opening drive of the game. And let's see what they do with it as we get a sack to start it off. So we're setting the tone early on defense. We're making plays. That's what we want to see. I want to see turnovers. I want to see sacks. I want to see not that. We do not want to see passes over the middle to Curtis Samuel all game because he will torch our defense and he will get touchdowns. He is one of the most underrated slot receivers in the league right now, in my opinion. I mean, he is so fast. Everything he does is a mismatch. So we have to be careful when we watch him play. And Christian McCaffrey gets stuffed right there by Levante David. That is a great play by him. He has made great plays all year. I really want to highlight his play in the preseason and the first game of the season. He has played exceptionally well. That's what we want to see out of our defense. Get the stop, get the ball back to our offense, and let's go. Let's get something moving. Let's get some plays going. Let's get a good punt return here for maybe like a down to the 50 so we can get a shot. He turns it upfield, but there's nothing there, unfortunately. Antonio Brown is our punt returner. He's going to stay our punt returner. I really like him on punt returns. We've all seen what he could do in Pittsburgh when he returns punts, so I think it's fair to say he's earned that job just off of his history. Another run by Ronald Jones, 7 yards to start the drive. That's what we want to see. Get our offense really moving. We hit Godwin over the middle there. Good play by him. Gets it right to the 45-yard line. And Chris Godwin is such a mismatch too in this offense because we have Antonio Brown on the outside. We have Mike Evans on the other side. And then we've got Godwin in the slot and Gronk coming out of the tight end slot. I mean, that is just, who do you cover in this offense? Because you can't cover everybody. So Godwin seems to be the guy that they're leaving open. I'm going to find him every day, all day, day and night, Sundays and Thursdays and Mondays. It doesn't matter. We're going to hit him every chance we get. A big run by Ronald Jones here sets us up in the red zone to start the game. That's what I like to see. First quarter winding down here, but our offense is driving, and that's what we need. We have to get our offense to score points first. I don't know if anybody else knows this, but you are undefeated when you score more points than the other team. So that is a good way to start the game. Get some points, get the lead, and let's keep it going to the fourth quarter. A little screen pass here to Ronald Jones. Really excited to see that. Good cut back there. That was a great play by Ronald Jones. Gets us inside the 5. And this is where we can just let Tom Brady cook. We can just... Oh, no, actually, it's going to be Ronald Jones up the middle for a touchdown. That was a great play from him to cut it back when he needed to. We did, however, miss the extra point. That has been a struggle of mine all season. Probably going to continue to be a struggle of mine as well. Not the best kicker. I can promise you that's one of my weaknesses. We're on defense here, the 25 after the touchback. And they're going to run it with McCaffrey. We hit that hole quick. That was a great play by David to come up and make the stop. I mean, he's having a day. I mean, we keep doing those things. We keep making those kind of plays with David, and this game is going to be over in a heartbeat. Good throw over the middle. Was that Robbie Anderson? Yeah, Robbie Anderson there from Teddy Bridgewater over the middle. Those curl routes are deadly with him. He is so strong. And they get a deep pass there to DJ Moore. Luckily, he was out of bounds, so that did not count. That is really good for us because that would have been a big play, and if it would have been a more accurate throw, probably would have been a touchdown. But luckily, they got a punt. Here comes Brown again. He gets nothing. Maybe a yard there to start. He hasn't really done much returning the ball for us, but hey, I mean, it's still early. This is week 2. You know, a divisional opponent, they're going to play us tougher than another team. Pass interference on the defense there really helps us out. That gets us a free 15, and we'll take it. We'll take that every time. We want to get the ball down the field, and if we got to do it with some penalties, I'm okay with that. Good run there by Ronald Jones. That cutback was honestly disgusting, the way he was able to cut back and shake Trey Boston out of his cleats. First down here at about the 50. He sensed the pressure there. You can tell Tom was sensing the pressure there. He saw, you know, an opening downfield and tried to take it, but yeah, he couldn't get it with the guy right in his face. That's the throw he wanted to make on that last play right there to Godwin. That was a really great throw over the middle. Good job by Godwin to haul that in. I've seen a lot of receivers take that ball, you know, and try to catch it, but it ends up bouncing right off their hands. So that was a good job by him to bring it in and really get us a chance to score some points on this drive as well. First down by Ronald Jones. Like I said, good game out of him today so far. Hopefully he keeps it up. And there's Gronk. You're probably going to see a lot of Gronk this season. If you don't like Gronk, maybe not the channel for you, because he's going to get a lot of receptions in this offense. That's just how we run our offense. We like to hit the tight ends over the middle and, you know, in those outside quick outs. It looks like they're setting up the... No, it's a throw to Evans on a slant for a touchdown. And that's going to make it 12-0. Let's see if we can hit the extra point, and we do. So that's going to make it 13-0 to start out against the Carolina Panthers, and that's what we want to do. Establish the run, get those short passes when we have them, get our points, and make a team come back on this defense, because this defense is the lifeblood of this team. David, Thomas, you know, Ndamukong Suh on the line. Every player on this team has the ability to shut down the counterpart to their position, I believe. You know, that's one thing that I'm really happy about with this defense is how strong they play. We want to get a stop here before halftime, though. Going to halftime up 13-0, that would really, you know, signify what this defense is about and really make sure that we can make the plays that we need to make in the future. It looked like Teddy Bridgewater was going to run there, but he fires it downfield and makes a great completion. I mean, that sets up good field position for them and gives them an opportunity to score here before halftime. We've got to shut this down, though. We cannot let them get in the end zone before halftime, or else, you know, that's going to hurt us. So I actually did challenge this play here because it did not look like he got both feet in bounds, but turns out he did, and with that, you know, they're down at the 11. We got to get a stop. That was a bad pass away from being a touchdown, to be honest, and letting them come right back into this game before halftime. Teddy rolls out, and he's got DJ Moore. Oh no, Curtis Samuel. I apologize. Curtis Samuel in the back of the end zone, but he was across the line of scrimmage. He was too far over the line of scrimmage, and with that, no touchdown. So now we got a chance here to stop them after we give up really 2 plays there that should have been touchdowns. Those were 2 plays, one with the slant over the middle, and then the throw to Curtis Samuel. And that was a bad call. You know, bad throw there to throw it to Christian McCaffrey on the sideline. They've got to settle for 3. All right, so we're back here. 43 seconds in the second quarter, right before halftime. Let's see if we can make a play. Let's get the ball downfield. Let's get some points. Let's put this game away at halftime. You know, let's have them come out after halftime and try to come back on this defense, because if they can come back on this defense, they've earned it. But that's not going to happen. Timeout there from Tampa Bay. We're at the 36-yard line. I think we can get in field goal range. I really do. Nothing's open downfield. Now finally finds, I think that's Evans, may have been Brown over the middle. So we're across the 50. We're close to field goal range. This is what we want. He's got X there open. He's going to hit him. And that's, you know, Godwin just getting out of bounds. Taking what you can get out of bounds, save that last time out. So hopefully we can get in field goal range and try to put some points on the board before halftime. And Tom takes a sack. That's something you don't see very often out of him. And at that point, I just realized it was better just to let the clock run out. And we'll go into the second half with the 13-3 lead. If the camera looks different, I felt like the first half had a weird color to it. Like the red on the Buccaneers jerseys looked a little bright. It didn't look like the normal red that is on the jerseys. So I had to go into my TV settings and change it up so that when I recorded it, it wasn't so bright. So it looks a little duller in this game. If you don't like the second half compared to the first half, in fact, let me know in the comments below which one's better. Because if the first half looks better, then that's the way I'll record the rest of the games. And that'll, you know, be brighter, may look a little bit better for the game. I don't know. I thought the second half had more of a realistic look than the first half, and it was really bright. So as Curtis Samuel gets a big play, we got to stop him here. We can't let him get a touchdown here, because that'll make it 13-10 right out of halftime, and we need to get a stop right out of halftime to set the tone early in the second half that we're not going to give up a bunch of points to this team.
Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey.
Good hit stick there to try to knock McCaffrey down. He's got those nice gold shoes on for that 99 club. Those are pretty sweet. They try to hit the quick pass over there on the left side. It doesn't do anything, so it's 3rd and 6. You know, Teddy's had some good throws. I mean, he's made some bad throws and bad decisions, but he's also made some good throws. I think Teddy is a really good quarterback for the Carolina Panthers and the style of offense that they want to run. You know, get the ball to the playmakers and let them play. Kind of similar to what we're doing here with Tom Brady. You know, very similar team actually to our team in the way that it's set up, but we have a little bit more. I think we have a little bit more talent on the wide receiver core, and they obviously have more talent in their running game. So that obviously makes a difference whenever you're putting together a team. You would think we would be more of a pass-happy team rather than a run-happy team, and they would be more run-happy, but so far this year it hasn't looked that way. They seem to come out throwing, and we're coming out trying to run the ball a little bit more and take advantage of those opportunities that they give us on the ground.
And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
I really like watching Tom Brady in this system, though. The joke that he's a system quarterback kind of cracks me up. But after seeing the way we've played, I don't think that's the case. I think that he definitely is not a system quarterback. He's played really well for us. and we don't run the same kind of system that the Patriots run. Obviously, we have more weapons than the Patriots had whenever he was there. I think he's pretty happy with the team that he's got here. And hopefully we get the win today and we go up 2-0 on the season and 2 wins against the divisional opponents. That'll be a good way to start our season.
Incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one.
I think Gronk wanted a holding penalty there. Probably felt like he was getting held on the back end of that play. But the official wasn't seeing it. We roll out here. I tried to throw the ball away there. I know Tom Brady's not the fastest, so you've got to try to get the ball out of his hands, but Burns was just too quick. He got there before I could. I tried the sky kick there. Probably not going to do that again because that kick was way shorter than I wanted it to be. You know, we're deep into the third quarter here, still nursing that 7-point lead. That missed extra point is really hurting us. I mean, that is just looming big right now in this game because if we had that 1 point, we'd be an 8-point lead, and we'd force them to have to get that 2-point conversion to, you know, tie the ball game up. But without it now, all it takes is a touchdown and it's over. Almost a pick there. Almost a pick. It wouldn't have mattered anyway. Roughing the passer. They get a free 15. Get that automatic first down, and they've got the ball almost at the 50-yard line.
Going to be right on the play each and every time. You may not like the call, but they're usually spot on.
Good play there by our defense to get a stop really close to the line of scrimmage to set up 2nd and 10. That's the kind of play we want to do. I mean, that's really what we want to do, is stop the run and really shut down the pass. Our pass rush usually is a little bit better. We haven't had a great game with our pass rush this game, but our corners and safeties are holding them pretty well. And we kind of have that bend but don't break defense. We let them get down inside the 20, and then we cut it off. We stop it there, and they have no chance of getting any points. As DJ Moore breaks it, and that's going to tie the ball game. It's 13-13 as we give up a big play there to tie the ball game. That is not good. We're in the 4th quarter now, and we let them come back and tie it up. You know, Tom Brady's ready to get back out there. He's ready to go. He's ready to take the lead again because he doesn't want to lose this game. He knows how important divisional rivalries are, especially early on in the season. They can make or break you. They can destroy you. And, you know, they've really shut down Ronald Jones here in the second half. Haven't had a lot out of him, and that's probably the reason that we had to punt here in the 3rd quarter. So get a little run up the middle there, but nothing crazy. Gets a first down, but not a huge run, but enough for a first down, so that's all you can really ask for. Play action here, and we throw good pass to Evans on the outside. That was a great pass by Brady. I don't use Evans very much in this offense. He's on that side that I really don't throw to that much, but hopefully I'll be able to get it to him a little bit more, and we can kind of build up his abilities. And I mean, him and Godwin and Brown, I think, can be the future of this team for several more years to come. I don't know how long Antonio Brown plans to play. That's a perfect time for that screen as they were blitzing off that left side. That was set up beautifully. Gets us down inside the 20. But I'm not for certain how long Antonio Brown's planning on playing, or even Gronk. But, you know, once Tom Brady's gone, we're going to have to put a quarterback on this team. There's going to have to be a face of this franchise. And right now, it's Tom. Obviously, we're going to go as far as he takes us, but it all depends on what happens after him, you know, who we use. As I motion the running back over to the right side, I'm trying to get Evans open, but he's not there. But Gronk was wide open over the middle for the touchdown. So we're going to take a 6-point lead, and we hit the extra point to make it a 7-point lead. 20-13, 4th quarter. Feeling pretty good about that. That's a good way to get it going. take the lead back and make them do something with the ball. Kick return here. A big hit on the kick return, and that's a fumble, and we'll take that. We will take that inside the 15 or right at the 15. We'll take that every day of the week. So our offense is set up beautifully with a chance to put a lot of points on the board here and end this game. I mean, that's what we want to do. We want to shut this thing down. And it looks like we got a good chance here. Good throw to Godwin, and he reaches out that arm, and he gets the touchdown. That is huge. We take a 2-score lead with 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. We do, however, again, miss the extra point. That is almost becoming a curse of our team, it seems like, is those missed extra points. So that is unfortunate. But 26-13 right now, 3 minutes left in the game, and I'm sure that kick returner's thinking, I can't lose this ball again, because he knows he drops that ball, there's a chance he's not on the team tomorrow. So he held on to that thing tight. We're here inside 3 minutes on this game, and we have got to make a stop. Let's make it hard for them to come back. Let's make it impossible for them to come back. You know, maybe a defensive stand here, or just let them run the clock out and finish the game. That would be fine by me too. We're using a little cover 3 with the press on the outsides, you know, because I mean, obviously they've got the speed to burn us deep, but if you cover properly, you get the coverage sack like you see there. So that's what you want to go for. He's rolling out. I think I bit on him rolling out. I saw him roll out, and I thought, okay, I better come up to stop Teddy Bridgewater. And he fired it over my head to Christian McCaffrey. Probably a bad call by me. Waited till he crossed the line of scrimmage, then break for him. Not try to do that before he throws the ball. Because obviously that kind of hurt our chances there. Big play to the tight end. That gets another first down inside the 9. But you see, we're down to 1:25 seconds here, and they've got the ball, but they're down by 2 scores. So even if they score here, they've got to get the extra point, get the ball back, and then try to drive down the field and score again on us. So I don't know if that's possible. I don't know if they'll get enough, or they'll have enough time to try to score on us that way. And you see here with Teddy running, that keeps the clock moving. And there is a big interception for Ross Cockrell. Right now he's our slot corner, and that was a huge pick, and he's going to take it to the house. That is a house call for Ross, and that is awesome for our team here in the fourth quarter to pretty much seal the game. He probably could have fell down and we could have ran the clock out, but why do that? Take the points. We're going to go for the 2-point conversion here as we throw it back at the end zone, and we get it. So that makes it 34-13 with 50 seconds left. I think it's safe to say this is a win for the Buccaneers, and we're going to go up 2-0, 2-0 in the division, 2-0 overall, and that's awesome. Next week we've got a big game against a tough defense in Denver, and Tom Brady is playing exceptionally well, so that should be a good game in Mile High Stadium. Really excited for that, and see how we can stop Colin Kaepernick, who is with the Broncos on this team, leading that team the best they can right now. As you see down below, they're actually losing to the Steelers right now, so they're going to be looking to rebound. We're going to be looking to build off the momentum. Curtis Samuel over the middle, and we just keep letting them make those plays. We try to stop them, but obviously we keep letting them make the plays because they're just running the clock down for us. This makes it easy on us to finish the game. Throw over the middle, knocked down. And, you know, they're just going to keep trying to get the ball downfield and score and make it look better, but it's over. They can't come back. They can't score the points. They need to tie the ball game. So Teddy Bridgewater actually runs there, and that's going to be their last timeout. So next completion, and that's probably going to do it for them.
On third down, Bridgewater.
And pass over the middle. Yep, right there. Time will run down, and that's the end of the game. So you see here we won 34-13. They had the edge in passing yards. We didn't need to throw the ball a lot. We had the edge in rushing yards, which is surprising considering what I said earlier about our receivers being better and their running back being better. It was reversed of what you thought it would be. And I don't know if anybody noticed this last week. Tom Brady had a 90% completion rating, 90% completion rate last week, and he had one again this week. So he's passing great on the season. I just go through and show some of the stats. Christian McCaffrey had a 100-yard receiving game, stuff like that, just so people can see kind of what we're doing. But overall, that's going to be it for the video today, guys. We get a big win here at home in our home opener, and hopefully you guys will be back next week to see week 3 against the Denver Broncos. Hey guys, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching.